no further ado, let's get down to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first bout of the evening is sponsored by Action 24/7. It is contested under the rules of tag team grappling. Each team has a maximum combined weight of 325 pounds. This bout is scheduled for one 10-minute round. The first team to 3 submissions wins. At the end of our time limit, if neither team has reached 3 submissions, the team with the most submissions will be declared our winner. Our first contestants, fighting out of the Allure Properties blue corner. They weighed in at a combined 327 pounds. They're making their tag team grappling debut here tonight. They represent Crossville MMA out of Crossville, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bubba Grant and Dawson Dillard. And their opponents, fighting out of the Knoxville Mortgage Brokers red corner. They weighed in at a combined team weight of 311 pounds. They also make their tag team debut tonight. They represent Team Chaos right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pete Roche and Brandon Burkart.
All right, we got some fans here.
Team Chaos is well represented in the fans.
Yes, sir.
You know, normally when you and a friend get in a scrap here at the Cotton Eye Joe, you're calling Juicy's Bail Bonds, one of our great sponsors. But these two have got their friends, and they are ready to get underway in this tag team contest. It's always a feeling out process. You want to see exactly how fast you want to start. The 10-minute round can feel like a long time, especially if you run out of tags.
So in these grappling matches, the quicker that you can get this match to the ground, the more chances you have to get a submission in this time limit. So I'm going to be kind of interested to see how long it takes us to get to the ground here.
And just wait until somebody makes a tag. There is a brief 5-second period of 2-on-1 action. It gets pretty chaotic.
And if you're getting on 2-on-1 fight at Cotton Eye Joe's, I think that's the time and situation where you're definitely going to call
Juicy's
bail bonds.
Yeah, 100%.
If you go to jail, 457 bail. That's the number.
Hey, not when you sign up and make weight and get in the cage. That's what these guys are doing, and we thank them for it.
You know, we had our last tag team match at Camp Jordan, and that was really exciting. We had the very first double takedown.
We did, yes.
Yeah.
A little bit of a double choke slam.
Yeah,
yes.
It was pretty exciting. Maybe we'll see it again.
The Brothers of Destruction. I saw half of that team. The Punisher is in the building tonight, but
yep,
it's going to be on one of these two teams to initiate some kind of sequence here that generates a little action here. We're a minute and a half into the contest.
So right here, you know, there's not any submissions that you can get for being on your feet. I would kind of expect one if they're not going to shoot for a takedown, maybe to try to pull guard here and make something happen.
Oh, yeah. And you can see now it's starting to pick up here right in front of us.
See, this is what I love about grappling in a cage. You don't see this at a jiu-jitsu competition.
No,
you don't see the cage being utilized.
The second element of the wall, yeah.
And look for more teams to utilize slam opportunities. I feel like if you can take somebody down with authority in your corner, kind of disorient your opponent as you make that tag, I mean, you're disoriented from a slam, and then you get 2-on-1. That's a quick way to end up in a choke.
Yeah, that last showing at Camp Jordan saw some heavy slams.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
Here we go, starting to get some action now on the ground. A little scramble right here.
And it looks like we're working on the Team Chaos side of the ring.
See teammate up for a tag, but I don't think we're quite at that point yet. Finally seeing some action.
That was a nice maneuver. I do enjoy seeing them kind of a ring tactician there, making sure it's going to happen right in his corner.
Yep. I think that's a big technique that we've seen too, is just keeping your opponent opposite corner from their teammate is a huge advantage. If you can keep that fight on your side, that's big.
And Roche and Burkart have done this once before. So maybe they've had a chance to formulate a little strategy. That was a nice sweep.
Yep, going for a leg lock right here. He's got to be careful. This could be tight.
Oh, and
got a call for no heel hooks.
I believe there is a no heel hook. You can do a leg bar, or excuse me, a knee bar.
Straight ankle there.
That's what we see.
Oh,
now.
there's one submission right there. Straight ankle lock.
All right, so Team Chaos up 1-0. The tags have reset. Each team will have 3 tags. 7 minutes remaining in this contest. A couple of seconds over 7 minutes. Excuse me. Robbie, if you had to grab a tag team partner, would you go within your own gym or would you hire a mercenary? What would you do? Big slam.
Oh man, I think that I would have to pick somebody from my own gym. You know, me being 145 pounds, I think that I could take one of the bigger guys at the gym to
Make
be my
up the
partner.
weight. Yeah.
That was a high amplitude slam there featured.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems like with these tag team grappling matches, you know, there is a lot of strategy involved in this. Whether, you know, if it's just a one-on-one grappling match at a jiu-jitsu competition, you know, it's just straight grappling. You don't have to worry about them tagging in a teammate. Yep. Here you have to worry about where you're taking your opponent down in the cage and also keeping them on that side, just in case you do get into a dangerous position.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I've noticed more than once in these tag team matches that you'll see some really serious self-defense strategy, because a lot of times it will be that 2-on-1, and you're right, the positional awareness of where you're at is key to where you're going to end up when the
Josh Cate comes to mind when you talk submission defense in these tag team contests.
Yep.
We saw him fight his way out of several very threatening positions in a fight not long ago.
I was also thinking of Josh Booker had really, really amazing self-defense strategy in his as well.
Fought off 2-minute ones.
Yeah, exactly right. It was like, got to get more of these bouncers out here doing it.
So Burkart has really kind of put his stamp here since he's entered the ring. It landed that big slam, but we've kind of gotten into the guard here.
Yeah, we're about halfway through this, and we got 1-0 on the Dillard Grant side.
Oh, there's a tag.
There's a tag.
Here we go. Here we're seeing, you know, the tag team grappling match where you have that 5 seconds
right to the back. Yep.
They used every bit of the 5-second 2-on-1 there too.
Yep. That was smart.
Very smart, and gives him one of the best positions that you can get in a jiu-jitsu match. Already locking up that rear naked choke.
Exactly. Got a good body lock there.
And most of this match has taken place in the chaos side of the ring.
Yep.
As we go into the second half of this round, I really think Crossville MMA would be well served to get this action over on their side so they can try and execute some of these maneuvers.
He's got this body triangle locked up, and if you've never been in a body triangle, look, there's a tap. That body triangle squeezing his body and the rear naked choke on his neck, it's just too much. It's grueling.
Well, Team Chaos has taken a 2-0 lead. As we saw in Major League Baseball earlier today, just ask the St. Louis Cardinals. Those leads aren't always safe. But you got to be feeling good right now if you're back in Team Chaos.
This match again brought to you by Juicy's Bail Bonds. This has been an exciting tag team. Sometimes we see these slow down a little bit, but these guys have been, once they got warmed up, I think the action really started on.
I think it's so important from a team psychology to get that first submission, to get the lead early.
Yep.
And right now, the Crossville team is definitely up against it, but they've just got to find a way to get the action more centered to their corner and to their game plan.
If I was Crossville MMA, I would probably start trying to pick up the aggression a little bit and be the one to get on top on a dominant position, like side mount. Like right here, you see Team Chaos fighter. He's trying to bait him into his guard. I don't think that's where Crossville MMA wants to be right now. I think that he needs to be in a dominant position.
Yeah, be the hammer and not the nail.
Yes, sir.
And we're calling for some more engagement here, and I do agree with that. I think it, again, just you know, I think Crossville's just maybe nervous to engage on this one.
Well, this is our first look at these guys too. You get under the lights.
Yep.
You get this crowd watching you. Just like Robbie said on the walkouts, that it's a good way to get exposure. But once you're in there, you got to make the most of this opportunity. Let people see you at your best.
Yep.
Oh, and there's just a straight up tag, not even a transitional tag.
Really wanting to see
now
this
he's
one
going.
here.
He's trying to get his revenge on a leg lock right here.
Yep.
I'm liking how he's working his butterfly guard right here. He's just got to be careful he don't get past.
Yep.
Here he's going for the leg lock again, trying to get the same move.
Yeah, I think this is the game he wanted to play.
Bubba Grant's trying to evade it. It looks like momentarily he has. Man, Pete Roche smothering right here. This is a really good scramble.
This is a very awkward position for Pete
Yeah,
Roche to
it
be
really
in right
is,
here.
yeah.
He's going for the leg lock again. This might be tight, guys. It looks like he's got a deep grip on this ankle.
Well, we know he knows this technique. He's already scored once with it.
Can't see the outside of crossfield, but yeah, okay.
All right, this is going to get this. This looks like it's going to get tight right here. There's the tap.
And there it was, yes. So it is now 3-0 Team Chaos as we enter under. It seems like the clock might have slowed down a little bit there.
yeah. I think we had a minute left, but yeah, I think the clock did stop.
Once you achieve 3 submissions, you are the victor. So that is a 3-0 sweep for Team Chaos, the team of Pete Roche and Brandon Burkart. That was really impressive.
Yeah, it was an impressive performance from Team Chaos. They were aggressive out there. They went and they went in and they looked to get a finish.
Yep.
Well, the ever-evolving tag team division. We saw the first result of the night. Now let's make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners at 8 minutes and 28 seconds of that first round with 3 submissions. The team of Pete Roche and Brandon Burkart, Team